What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dell's Corner. I just got out of the gym. The reason why I'm doing this video specifically because the video that I'm about to upload, we got to sit down with a very special individual. We haven't actually been able to sit down with them for more than 3 years, and I wanted to be able to talk about his career, his music, his cosplay. What the hell? Anyways, I had to fix that because the music was going. We got to talk about his cosplay, his music, everything that he's been doing, and especially within the past couple of years that he's been doing, and who he's gotten to meet. He has a very good close circle that are supporting him. I support him, and I hope you guys do too. Don't forget to come and check it out. There is no Deltron intro to this one, so it's gonna go straight into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy today's content. Peace. What's going on, everybody? We are here at Wonderland of America. I have a good friend. We've known each other for some time. We're at the Otaku Lunar New Year 2024 festival. It's packed. It's packed for sure. It's packed for sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and he's gonna introduce himself, and we're gonna ask him some questions because he's pretty well known here in San Antonio.
Yeah. Hey, do you hear that noise?
What noise?
That's the sound of the people getting out of their seats because finally DeaconRap has come back to Deltron Z's podcast. Actually, that's a lie. I've never been here before, but I got here as quick as I could. It's just the mail! What DeaconRap is cooking.
Dude, I love the energy. I love the energy.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
So DeaconRap, I mean, where'd the name come from, Deacon?
So when I was first getting into rap music, right?
Yeah.
My dad talked me into being like a church rapper.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of a name. And my dad's like, well, why don't you call yourself Reverend Rap? And I'm like, hold up, Dad, I don't tell people how to live their life. I would prefer DeaconRap. And actually, yeah, deacon, because deacon means servant.
Right.
And, when I was in the church 5 days a week, these are the guys that I helped out all the time because, I'm 10 years old, you guys are like 60. So when it comes to, helping them set up stuff, that's kind of why I took the name Deacon.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Now, you've been doing music for some time, but prior to that, like, what type of music were you listening to when you were growing up, though?
It's like this. Music wasn't really a thing for me. Here's what I mean. Not to give away how old I am, but I was one of the last kids that had one of those kid cassette tape players. Okay. And my dad had me an Alvin and the Chipmunks, Disney. See, my dad was a DJ, and all the tapes were in the garage.
Right.
And, when he'd leave me home with Grandma didn't notice I was going in the garage, so I grabbed random tape, and one of the first tapes I grabbed was Walking Down the Street in my Chendo, tripping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money. Yeah. And then after that, Selena Greatest Hits, or Selena Live, I can't remember which one, but that was part of my musical thing. And then by the time I hit 10 years old, I discovered MTV's morning music videos, and I discovered Eminem. And 2 weeks after that, I see the movie 8 Mile, and I get this, it's like a sign from God, this is what I was born to do.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been going back, listening to some tracks. I mean, you have come a long way from the first time that I've actually met you.
Oh, yeah. When we met, Detective Pikachu had just come out, to give you an idea.
Right, that is true. That is true. And ever since then, it's just grown and grown. I mean, just recently, as a huge...
Just recently, I was a guest at IkiCon.
Nice.
Yeah. I saw this was in the car, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just wear this. I don't know why, but someone told me to put this on. So just to give you an idea, and IkiCon is like the biggest anime thing in Austin.
Now, I mean, to me, I think you're a pretty big influence as far as like when it comes to the type of music that you end up doing. When you end up going to your Spotify in general, I mean, your numbers are astounding.
Oh yeah, I have just over 600,000 streams across the board when you count everything all together.
That's crazy. That's insane, man. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm just like, I'm happy about it, but I feel like I could do better.
Okay. Well, recently, can you? I mean, just recently you ended up talking to Linda Young, and you ended up doing what song?
Oh, that was a year ago, bro.
Yeah, I know.
And then in October of last year, me and Linda Young, yeah, we, no, October of 2022, actually.
I thought it was 3.
No, it was 2022
right.
and it dropped in 2023.
Right.
It just had over 42,000 streams.
It's crazy.
And it's called Power Rangers versus Frieza. It's basically, what would happen if the Power Rangers were to fight Frieza? Linda Young rapped in her Frieza voice as Frieza. And if you listen to the song, my inspiration for the mix and the sound effects was Hail Mary by Tupac.
Okay.
If this is Frieza's first track, actual Frieza's first track, who do we want Frieza to remind us of? Who do we want Frieza to sound like? And I feel like Tupac's Hail Mary is that level of gangster that matches Frieza. You know?
It was a great song. It was a great song. I mean, your lyrics are always on point. I mean, they're fire. I showed them to a bunch of my friends. I mean, you're just out there. You're growing. Not only that, you're also doing cosplay. So when it comes to cosplay, like what got you into cosplay?
So when I was in middle school, right?
Yeah.
The girl that I had a crush on at the time, she taught me about anime conventions and all that. I didn't really care. It's like, oh my gosh, my crush is talking to me. She wants me to hang out with her outside of school? Just the 2 of us? What? No, that's crazy, right?
Right.
So, and then we learn about cosplay and everything. And so I decided, for my first cosplay, I want Orochimaru from Naruto, just so I can parade around as Michael Jackson. And if we can take a moment, guy, come around the back. You too? So, Egg, you too. Egg, come around. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to some people. This is JadMoon18 on Instagram. Introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, I'm Moon.
Yeah, and this is Egg Cosplay.
Hi, I'm Big Cosplay. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I wonder, it's here in San Antonio cosplay community, it's like some people sit at certain tables, at least this is just my experience. And I can't sit at some people's tables, but I like to shout out to people that sit at my table, like Jad, she sits at my table. But Egg, yeah, that's true. But Egg over here, she sits on my left with me at the head of the table.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Now, with everybody that you've been talking to, that you've been working with, I mean, what are your relationships like with everybody? I mean, how have you been enjoying all this that you've been doing? I mean, I'm trying to wrap my mind
Egg,
around
what's
it.
my relationship like with you?
We're friends.
Jazz.
We're friends. We talk about meeting up. We talk about cosplaying. We have a Starfire Nightwing cosplay we still gotta do.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
And like Egg, the passion that she had for creating cosplay, it's like nothing against you, Jad, but it's like.
I'm still learning, okay?
Yeah, but with Egg, it's like I'm reminded of myself with how passionate she is with making it. And so that's why I say, and with all the time that passed by, the amount of time that Egg has been there. And then again, Chad, nothing against you, that she's been here a lot longer.
Wacky with my mallet.
Look, she got a couple years on you, so, that's why I feel like Egg should sit at the head of the table with me. And also there's some other stuff that happened to where at one point I feel like Egg was the only person I didn't have second thoughts about. So, at least in the community, so that's another reason why at the head of the table. And that's my relationship with Egg, whereas with Jazz, now that we're talking about, guesting at cons and how to get ourselves more out there more. Now I'm talking to Jazz about a lot more than just because it's gone to a point where it's like I can't just hang out with people, right?
Right.
Like if I hang out with Egg, we're doing things like, okay, how can we advance ourselves further? How can we level up?
Like business opportunities.
Oh yeah, that's all I really talk about with people anymore because you ever watch SpongeBob, that episode where he's a waiter? And it's like, it's as if he only knows fine dining.
Oh, I remember.
I must know your name. My name? That's how I am with vacationing. I don't know how to vacation anymore. I just got invited to a fancy resort, Kalahari Resort with an indoor water park, outdoor pool.
Right? Or is that
IkiCon.
IkiCon.
Right? And I don't know how to have fun. I'm just like, no, I gotta do the thing. If I can't do the thing, the con is ruined for me. All right?
I mean, it's been a long ride for you.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing so much.
Oh, yeah.
How do you feel about yourself, though? Whenever you reach those moments where you're like, okay, I'm a little bit stuck. How do you get past that?
It's like this. When I'm in my depressive state, that's where I get my best ideas.
Okay.
The more depressed I am, the more, the better the idea I get.
So you use it as a tool.
Oh yeah, depression is a very good tool. I don't recommend this for anyone. I just say that like this is what happened to me. It may not happen to you. Like I even told them like, you know, depression is a tool that may just like, you know, influence you and give you your best idea. But like, yeah, depression.
So you're using your negative moments into a positive. You're turning them into a positive.
Oh yeah, like the one thing I hate the most is when somebody I know that doesn't really like that I don't support, they don't support me. When they get an opportunity that told me no, that just ticks me off like a lot, and I have no idea why. But you know, when I'm watching other people be successful around me and I'm just at home, that's just my big motivation right there of I need to be doing something.
Good stuff, man. That's good. That's definitely some good words, man. I mean, I'm all about that positivity, trying to make sure that you push through your challenging moments. Everybody goes through challenging moments, but being able to push through, reaching out to those who are close to you, and being able to get their feedback, I think it's really important. Really important.
Oh yeah, like Jazz, I was telling her like, hey, this is if you you should try and be a panelist. This is why panelists get free badges. Oh, you're fine. This will help you get, you know, more, help you get free badges. It'll help you get more exposure and more way to tell people about yourself.
Right.
Because, like, yeah, I recommend panelists for a lot of people. And being a panelist, it's not hard. You just gotta, like, come up with something that you can talk about for a whole hour.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, I mean, we're about to finish up here, but other than that, I mean, where can people find you if they need to listen to your music, if they need to go to your social media, see what you're doing next? Where can they go?
They can find me at DeaconRap, DeaconRap. You can find me on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Grindr, Pornhub. I'm just kidding. But no, like, I'm just kidding. But yeah.
It's all exclusive content, okay?
Yeah, it's all exclusive content. Yeah. But yeah, just DeaconRap, same name everywhere.
Good stuff. All right. Well, we're going to be talking to Jazz here pretty soon.
What's up, Don?
What's up? We're going to be talking to her pretty soon, and then peace out, man. I mean, have a good Lunar 2024 here at the festival. One more time at Wonderland of Americas. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yes. And for those of you out there that still don't know me, I'm the JDM riding, Iron Man suit flying, cosplay wearing, woo, no life rapping, woo, otaku rapping, son of a gun, in hip hop entertainment.